Hola, chicos. Hello, Year 9, and welcome. I'm here today to give you a brief overview about how you might use your Knowledge Organiser to prepare for learning in September. You'll shortly be receiving this Knowledge Organiser as part of Pack 5, and I'm here today to give you some ideas about how to best prepare for your return to school. So, what does a Knowledge Organiser look like? Basically, you have chunks of language divided into sections so that you can learn them little by little. If we take this section here, my city, I'm going to go through a few strategies that you can use to learn that vocabulary. The first strategy is called look, cover, write, check. And that's basically what you do. Look at the words, cover them, write them out, then check if you've got the right answer. And that's really important. Make sure the spelling is correct so that you're ready for Year 10 learning. What else can we do? You could use cue card, basically a way to self-quiz. You make yourself a set of flashcards. You could write the Spanish on the front, so you might write ruidoso, and then on the back you'd write noisy. These are also useful because having the words in Spanish and English means someone could help you, test you, and that's always a good way at this time when you're on your own to have a little bit of interaction with someone. Also, we could use bubble maps. So I've used the example of my city because that's going to be what you are going to study in September. So if we're talking about my city, you might write un cine, una piscina, un ayuntamiento, as examples of words you know. And if there are a few you still can't remember, go back and look them up, either on your Knowledge Organiser or using a dictionary. And if you're going to use an online dictionary, I would definitely use word reference. You could also use this method, words in the lexical field of. So you might have words in the lexical field of my town. So you might write down a few words you remember, but you might have forgotten how to say, there isn't much to do in my town. So you might have to look up, no hay mucho que hacer. I'm sure you remember that now. Also, if we want to think about knowledge organisers and how we're going to deepen our knowledge before September, we could look at festivals. Festivals is really important because culture is fundamental in the new GCSE, and Spain and the Spanish-speaking countries have some fantastic festivals. The Semana Santa, Holy Week, which is very important in Spain. La Tomatina, which is a great festival, tomato frame festival, nothing like it here. And Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, in Mexico. So if you're interested in the culture of a country, these are fantastic things to look up on YouTube because there's loads of videos showing what people do at this time of the year. La Tomatina, especially, has a video in Spanish with English subtitles, so that's great for you to do a little bit of listening. Also in Spain, Christmas is very important, and you could look at that, and it tells you here it lasts from the 22nd December until the 6th of January, so it's really quite different to our Christmas time. So you could use a flowchart to explain the different things that happen from the 22nd December going through to the 6th of January. So that's lots of learning. And also looking at Navidad, Christmas, there's lots of key words you need to learn. Los regalos, presents. Do you know the word for Father Christmas? So lots of ideas. Also, you know that to get a really good mark at GCSE, you need to write in 3 time frames. You've got 2 tenses mentioned here. You could try give me 5. Key verbs in the present tense and the future tense. Adjectives, which you know. And also, and they're on your knowledge organiser, star words. We know these are really important. Game changer words that change the meaning of a sentence. And if we start learning them now, we'll be in a really good position when we arrive at year 11. So, a few ideas about how to use your knowledge organiser. What else can we do? Well, the second part of our knowledge organiser is called the Know It, Grasp It, Think It section. And this basically is a set of tasks. They increase in difficulty, so depending on how confident you feel with the work that you have done at home, you could start with this section and then move on. So, translating the sentences. If you use your knowledge organiser, you should be able to complete all these. So there's plenty of work you can be getting on with whilst you're at home. So, hopefully, I will have answered all your queries about how to use the knowledge organisers in preparation for Year 10. If not, any queries, please do contact me on this email address and I'll be happy to help. Vale, ya he terminado. Algunas ideas para aprender español. Espero ver a mis estudiantes de español en septiembre. Adiós.